Hello everyone, this is Pal Ponder on Weather coming at you with another video. In this update, we're going to be talking about an upcoming blizzard for parts of New England this weekend. So before I do get started, if you do like weather related content, please subscribe to my channel, as I will upload about 5 videos a week to keep you updated. And I do ask you to share this video with your friends and family on social media. All right, so let's get right to it. Here is the latest update from the 500 millibar pattern of the European model. And this is on Saturday night into early Sunday morning. So this same upper level low is the same upper level low that is over Oklahoma and Kansas right now, that dumped over a foot of snow and spots there. And this will actually move eastward, getting into Friday into Saturday. But once it actually gets offshore of the Northeast, it will drag in some much colder air and dump blizzard-like conditions in parts of New England by Saturday into Sunday. So here is another look at it. Here's the a 978 millibar low pressure. So that is a deepening low that forms off the northeast coast, and that is a cold core low that will really wrap its winds around. A lot of these winds will be 40 to 50 miles per hour at times, dumping blizzard-like conditions and parts of New England. So for Saturday into Sunday, it's going to be winter-like in a big way. So here's on Thursdays. You can kind of see this is today as I'm doing this video. Nothing's really happening in the Northeast. A lot of the action's right now over Oklahoma and Kansas. But as this kind of moves across by early Friday night into the wee hours of Saturday morning, we see a lot of the rain start to kind of move in. So this will be mainly a rain event to start off, and portions of West Virginia getting into Pennsylvania. So I'm not really expecting too much in this area, of just kind of a wet, maybe 1 to 2 inch snow in the northern parts. But as this kind of creeps along and moves along by Saturday morning, this low pressure goes off the coast and becomes a 987 millibar low pressure. Once it kind of gets off the coast, inland, it'll start wrapping in that colder air aloft and start to make that transition into snow. So this will be your coldest time of the day. So that's going to help out too as well. So, and some of these darker blues are going to be transformed into a lot of heavier snow amounts as we get into Saturday morning, as we go throughout the day on Saturday. So here's some of the winds by the time Saturday morning rolls around. A lot of these are your maximum wind gust for Saturday morning. And look at this. I mean, anywhere from 20 to 30, and along the coast by kind of like New Jersey and Philadelphia, and places along the coast will receive 35, if not 40 mile per hour gust by then. I do think it's going to be a lot of a rain event along the coast, but you'll start to feel the impacts of this developing system in a big way. So by the time Saturday afternoon really rolls around, that's when it starts really intensifying. And some of these darker blues, I mean, we could be having snowfall rates of 2, 3, if not almost 4 inches per hour at times, as kind of a baroclinic zone sets in. I mean, you're going to have warm air advection overriding this event. So a lot of the rain, there'll be a sharp cutoff, a sharp demarcation line of just a solid rain. And then once it makes that transition, there'll be kind of like a baroclinic zone, a boundary, and some of the heavier snow will kind of training over the same area. So it's hard to be, too detailed this far out, because this line could shift 10 miles or 20 miles and make all the difference in the world. But places in Connecticut into Massachusetts will set up in Vermont with a lot of heavy snow coming up for Saturday into Sunday. So as we kind of take you through Saturday night, you can definitely see some of the darker blues really kind of setting up over Vermont and New Hampshire. So I think that's going to be the bullseye along the coast much of Maine and much of, along the coast of Boston and getting into Philly and New Jersey, sorry, you're going to miss out on a lot of this event. A lot of this is going to be inland, but where it kind of breaks off, like I said, your neighbors could be 10 miles away and get all rain, and then you could be 10 miles and get 10 inches of snow with this type of setup. So the deviation is going to be a drop off is pretty quick. So a lot of this snow will wrap around on the north side and really set the stage for blizzard-like conditions. So I mean, look at some of the temperatures by Saturday night into Saturday afternoon into Saturday night. You can kind of see the difference in temperatures, where it's going to be 35, 38 degrees. That's going to be all rain along the coast, but inland, where it drops into the upper 20s, that's kind of like the sweet spot for some of your heavier snow setups. And I do think that's going to come to fruition in a big way as we go into Saturday night for sure. And by the time Saturday night into Sunday rolls around, this will kind of move up the coast and start hitting some of your northern sections of New England, dumping some of those heavier snow amounts. So I do think a blizzard-like conditions is well going to be underway by then. Saturday night into Sunday in parts of New England, and look at the wind gust by Sunday afternoon, getting into Sunday night. I mean, look at this wind gust, anywhere from 45 to 55 miles per hour wind gust for a good chunk of New England, Vermont, New Hampshire, Connecticut, getting into much of Maine. So this is going to be a blizzard type setup, as temperatures will be 28 degrees. Blowing, drifting snow. We'll have snow drift, so it'll be just kind of a whiteout conditions at times for a lot of you guys in Vermont and New Hampshire coming up this weekend. And so as we kind of move into Sunday afternoon into Sunday night, that's when it'll start lifting out. It'll increase to a 990 millibar by then, but the damage will be done. A lot of these places will receive 1 to 2 feet of snow coming up for Saturday and Sunday. And look at the latest European model. It's got a kind of a bullseye. Like I said, look at the demarcation where you basically get nothing along the coast, but just inland. A lot of these spots are anywhere from 1 to 2 feet of snow coming up for especially like Vermont and New Hampshire this weekend. So this will kind of be a bullseye where it's kind of like feast or famine. Not much happening in Pennsylvania or upstate New York. A lot of the heavier snow that over the Ohio Valley, you're going to basically kind of miss out on this particular event. But it'll be really kind of getting going by Saturday and Sunday along the New England intercoastal areas. Here's the latest UK Met model as well, and that kind of just gives you a different perspective. But the European and the UK are pretty much in agreement that a blizzard-like condition is going to be is on the table for Saturday and Sunday in New England. So I will be kind of fine-tuning this event as we get towards the weekend. But I appreciate you guys watching. Do like this video and do leave your comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to catch the latest update where I protect you before and after the storm.